Good morning, uh, Koralie. I'm gonna do some pre-makeup routine. Um, this one will be fairly quick because, like, part of it's in the shower, so I can't show you. I mean, I could show you. I don't really care, but I don't think YouTube wants me taking a picture of me in the shower naked using scrub, and I don't think you want to see me in the shower naked using scrub. So I've sugar scrubbed my face, washed it. The next thing to do, well, the next thing I do is I go through and I check little hairs. I don't have a whole lot anymore, so I just don't even use shaving cream. But assuming that you do have a lot of hairs, shave before you. This would be when you're shaving. Pardon the coughing. I've just been sick recently, so. Okay. Like 4 little hairs. That's all I have right now. There's 4 little hairs. Right there. Sometimes I get a couple up on the corners of my mouth and right in the center. It's like all right around my mouth, really. Oh, and like right here. But laser hair removal. Okay. So I'm gonna put this on real quick. Just because as my hair dries, it's gonna get curly and want to fall on my face. Okay. Contacts? Obviously, not everyone has to put contacts on. If you do, I suggest before you put your makeup on. I believe they recommend after, but they obviously have never tried to put contacts in with mascara on your eyes. A, it hurts, because you're going to get some in your eyes that way. B, you're going to mess up your makeup. So they weren't too smart when they said, oh, put your contacts in after your makeup. No, you dumbasses. Oh, they can be stubborn. Really stubborn. Anytime it touches another surface, I re-wet it. One down. One to go. And then I'm gonna need to find something to blow my nose. Oh, fuck. My other contact lens is shredded. How the fuck does that happen? I believe these are the new ones. Brilliant blue thing. Yeah. Damn container. Well, I have a lot of contacts, so it's okay. I don't use them on a day-to-day. I use them when I want to. When I don't want to have glasses. And like that, contacts are. It always makes me need to blow my nose though. Okay. Kleenex. Okay. So we're doing prep. I believe my eyebrows are okay. Let's tidy them up just a little bit. I just shave them because if I pluck them, they can't laser remove them. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay. In this, I'm going to include my primer as pre-makeup, even though it is still makeup. I don't know. I'm doing the whole thing, so I'm just trying to break it up into multiple videos so that you can watch it as you need, and so that I can actually get it done. Because trying to do a video for your whole face, the whole process, has not been turning out so lovely for me. So, while you're lotioning, when you're going to rub it in, push up. You want to basically encourage your skin to be a facelift back towards your hairline. Be careful around your eyes. We don't want any them nasty crow's feet. I get these little micro lines under my eyes. Ugh. Welcome to being older. You just have to learn how to control them. That way, they don't affect things so heavy. So I try to avoid putting anything really too much here. Or if I do, I take the sponge and I just like wipe it away directly underneath my eyelid. And then I tap back over it so that it all blends in. But we don't really want those visible. Okay, so that first lotion I put on was a collagen lotion. Intensive firming cream, collagen plus aloe vera. I need to find my other lotion. I have a retinol cream too. Okay. Contact's getting a little annoying because it's fresh out of the package. When they're fresh out of the package, my eyes don't care for them a whole lot. Okay. We are now putting on some CVS sunscreen lotion. 70. That's good for UVA, UVB. Pardon how messy it is. This container apparently just attracts whatever dirt is in your purse. I had this in my purse for quite some time. All summer long. Well, longer than that even. I got that quite some time ago. But I leave it in here. Now, I have a different bottle that I keep in my purse because it doesn't get all nasty looking. Plus, you don't have to have 70. It just needs to be a UVA, UVB 50 or high. And that's only because I'm getting laser hair removal. And if you want to get laser hair removal, it's good to keep the sunscreen on. I mean, it's good anyways because it keeps you looking young. Now, isn't that just worth it right there? Ooh. I'm glad I'm not sick anymore, but coughing up all this crap is not fun. Okay, so we're gonna let the lotion soak in for a second. So we have our poreless primer by e.l.f. It's okay. I want to try to get a more expensive poreless primer and see how it goes. e.l.f. is good, especially if you're on a budget. But if you're not on a budget and you can spend extra money, why not? So I'm gonna see if Morphe has a good poreless, or maybe Anastasia, Beverly Hills. I love Anastasia. So I'm tapping this into place. For the most part. It's not like I'm using that as the only way to put it down. This is just how I spread it first. So I like to do it, as it turns out, most of them are highlight spots. But that's also because that's where all my big pores are. Get the fan going. At first, pretty much anywhere where you had a beard, you're going to have large pores. Think about it, you've had hairs growing out. So, after you have had laser hair removal, poreless primer all over your face, more or less. Okay. Let's give this a second to dry. You're supposed to let each layer dry when it comes to this stuff. You let your lotion dry. You let each of the... I use multiple primers. You let each of them dry. That's why I have this nice little fan. Okay. Number 2. We've got Pacifica Crystal Primer Powered Up. Illuminating and perfecting. 100% vegan and cruelty-free. It's made with crystals. I fucking love this stuff. In fact, I've used quite a bit of it. I'm less than half at this point. And I just bought it over the summer. But I do put makeup on quite regularly. I'm sure there are drag queens that'd be like, oh, it lasted you that long? Because some pretty much live in drag and are constantly using it. Are you talking to the cat? Okay. I just was checking. I was like, is someone here? I mean, other than you, obviously. Ghost? Ah. Well, why hasn't this ghost introduced itself to me? I love ghosts. In fact, I get to go spend time with ghosts on Saturday. I go work at my old school. We have 6 ghosts. 5 of them are awesome. 1 of them's an asshole. Kind of weird, I know. I don't care. You don't have to believe. I'll believe for you. Come here, other primers. There's the eye primer. There it is. Okay. Now you'll notice with the illuminator I didn't put it around my eyes. It's because I got this. It's Morphe Eyelid Primer. It's got a little bit of a tint to it, but not much. It's supposed to make your makeup in that area waterproof, which it does really well. Now, I get just a little bit here and here because I don't have any wrinkles right there. And, well, I bring my makeup down there, so I want it to be waterproof. Shocker. Okay. Where'd that last one go? I literally just had. How do I do this? Girl, it's because you got so much shit on your desk. Well, the last one's not really as important. It's quite simply a matte. Oh, there it is. It's a matte primer. I like to put this on the edges so that they don't shine so much, because you want the attention here, not up here. See how my hairline doesn't exactly look feminine? This is where makeup comes into play. Also down here, along the sides, I pull a little bit into the cheeks. And again, that's just so that it's not so shiny. Because we don't want to look freaky. Freaky deaky. Okay. Okay. So I've got my primers on. I'm ready to go to the next video for that, as far as makeup routine goes. But I do want to go a little further into some stuff. So, this is a green primer. If you've got a lot of red on your face, I have a little birthmark here. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. I don't actually have a hard time covering it up. It's not too red. But any rosacea, green primer. It's not like super duper green, but you don't really need a whole lot of green. It's usually just enough to work. I don't use it too much anymore though. I mainly got it just for the fun. Okay, now to go a little further into this. An illuminating primer. That's these two. I actually think I have one more too. But illuminating primer, they're meant to add a little sparkle. Illuminate. The poreless filler fills all your pores so that you get a smoother complexion. I do have a CC cream, and you can get like this one. It's a 50 USA UVA UVB SPF 50. So you might go with that. A BB cream's always nice. I just don't use them a whole lot. Mainly because they like to use titanium dioxide, and I try not to use that stuff. Not that it hurts to use it once in a while, but why add extra shit that can cause problems? Okay. So, oh yeah, and then the matte primer, which this matte primer is a L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock, which I really kind of like the Infallible collection from L'Oreal, because they've got a mousse foundation you can get. It's an infallible full coverage mousse makeup, and that's what I used before I went to Morphe. Now, I didn't go to Morphe over that for any other reason other than I don't have hair to cover up, and that other one is really good at covering the hair up. So use that. Just as a side note, I'll probably mention it in the next video when I'm talking about foundation. If you have skin problems, don't use a poreless. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose again. Okay. If you are young and you're still going through puberty and you get breakouts, don't use poreless. Okay? A little bit of illuminator would probably be okay. Don't ever keep your makeup on for too long. And yeah, that's the really big thing. And use a sugar scrub when you're done, too. So, when you're done wearing your makeup, take your micellar water, wash your face. It's going to leave some oil. That's what it does, because it's got oil built into it. So, go through with, say, like a Bath and Body Works sugar scrub. Scrub your face down after that. That'll pull out everything from your pores. And then the best thing about it is that it has soap built into it, so it's not going to leave a whole lot of residue behind that's like oily. Not as much as if you made it by hand, like homemade. Like when I make mine at home, sometimes it's just coconut oil and sugar. Nothing more than that. And it works great, but not as nice as this stuff. Now, I don't think I'm putting enough sugar, to be honest, too. I think it should really be like a quarter coconut oil and 3/4 sugar, and I've been doing like half and half. But not the creamer, half and half. Okay, that ends this video. Hope you enjoyed.